Hello again everyone, this is Age of Dune and we are back casting another League of Legends game. Yes, this is another cast, don't worry. We are back. I made sure to upload that outside of my normal cast schedules so that it wouldn't interfere. So, in this particular game, as you did notice, there was a whole bunch of diamonds. And we have not actually missed First Blood. Yes, that just happened, but we didn't actually miss it because it is in the history. One thing about it, I am going to try to not rewind and stuff as much as possible, simply because of the fact that... down he goes, okay. Simply because for some reason the Riot League of Legends client is crashing a lot right now when I rewind. I found that it tends to bug splat, which is really annoying. So it looks like Zyra's about to go down here. She does go down. Kill actually goes to Tarek. Tarek's getting out of here, I believe. Yeah, he is going to escape this. No, he doesn't. That Tristana tick actually ended up taking him down. There's a couple of pings on Tristana saying, Akali, come get this. Akali does not realize she stopped here, so she's probably going to go this way, expecting to find her. Okay. No, she was just warding. So, didn't expect Miss Tristana to get caught anyway, and she didn't in this case. So, alright. Down bottom, we've got Varus versus Tristana. Yep. This nice little skin of Varus. We've got Diana jungling, right? Yep, jungling versus Volibear. Let's go ahead and pair that one up. Zyra, of course, is supporting, as is Tarek. Volibear is what? Wait, the Volibear is the jungle. We already saw that. And Nidalee is top versus the Amumu. Okay, there we go. That's all nicely set up. So, as of right now, it is 1-2, which is not too bad, all things considered. Down bottom, the AD carry for the blue team is actually ahead of the AD carry on the purple team, and the purple team actually just got caught out, so there's going to be another kill for the blue team's AD carry. And as it is Tristana, that's something you do not want to see, because Tristana's another one of the carries that is really nasty late game. She's really good early game as well. It's just middle game that she is not so good after all. Just because her mid game is fairly weak because she's switching from AP to AD. So I know I said I was going to not do this as much as possible, but I really couldn't avoid it. So we did see up here that Nidalee did just get a kill, or no, Nidalee died. Volibear came in for a gank. She does flash over that wall. Volibear throws her over her shoulder, his shoulder. Amumu comes in with the bandage toss, and she does go down. She tried to take down Amumu beforehand, but it did not actually work. So it was a good gank by the Volibear there. Volibear is actually a pretty strong ganker with his throw. He can come in pretty fast using his... using the throw spell itself, because it does speed him up, and then just throw somebody over the shoulder, and that actually gets them out of position quite nicely. So alright, down here, it looks like the Tristana and the Zyra have pushed it up to the tower, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do any damage. They're not even trying to do damage, honestly. Or this early in the game, not really a good idea. Diana's actually counter jungling though, so the Volibear is going to come back to find a single wolf there, and he's not going to be happy. But that is definitely what you should do as a jungler. If you see the enemy jungler go back, as he did, go ahead and counter jungle because you know you're going to be safe. So unfortunately she did decide to gank and then ended up getting stuck under the tower, but the blue team is going in on this. Tristana did just get a kill on Tarek, but the tower killed both Tristana and Diana for Varus, so Varus just got a double kill out of that. Now in comes the Akali wanting to take down this Zyra, but I don't think she's going to get there in time. Zyra probably is going to root her if she does. Well, she does get there, but I don't think she's going to take her down. And then promptly I'm proved a liar. Okay, so she does take her down. The Akali does not go down, although it was really close. And now Volibear is actually ganking this Morde. Morde's trying to get out now. I don't know that he's going to. If Volibear has his ability come up soon, no, he doesn't. So he's still at another 2 seconds. Had his throw come up just slightly sooner, he actually probably would have gotten that kill. He still might be able to dive. Does he? He does not have his passive on cooldown, so he probably could have dove, tossed him over the shoulder, and then just killed him with how low that Morde was. But he decided against it. Can't say I blame him. You never know if something is going to happen, like somebody comes out of the bush and just completely destroys your idea of ganking. So it's always better to be cautious. You really don't want to give a kill away for absolutely no reason. The purple team does have this pink warded, which is always a good idea. It makes it so that the blue jungler can go ahead and, or the blue jungler doesn't have vision here, and The purple jungler does, so the purple jungler can come in for a gank, while the blue jungler will probably be picked up, and he knows it. So there was another gank top. Let's go ahead and unfortunately rewind. Every time I do this, I'm risking a bug splat. Kind of bothers me. I switched it into full screen mode in the hopes that that would fix it. Oh, there's the Amumu ulti. That's what really did it. Followed by the bandage toss and the toss of Volibear. Nidalee's trying to escape, but she does not do it. Volibear ends up taking her down with his W. Very nice little gank. There's another kill to the Volibear. And Amumu, did he... Yeah, Amumu got the first kill, so that's really nice. He's getting decently fed. I used to play Amumu top. He's actually pretty impressive there, in my mind. I didn't really play him like this. I wasn't, you know, super great or anything, but I really did enjoy playing him. And he should do fairly good top. Fairly decently indeed. So, Morde actually has this press to the tower. He does have to watch out. He's probably going to go ward. Yeah, he does ward right there. It's a good place to ward because this whole area is warded from the enemy jungler. You usually don't see the enemy jungler come this way. And in this case, even if he did, he would be picked up by this ward, so it doesn't really matter. So Morde is safe from the top lane with this alone because it gives him plenty of warning, no matter what. The bot lane, again, has it pushed towards this tower. The Tristana and Zyra combo have to be somewhat more cautious now as they are behind. Taric is actually behind Zyra, but Varus is actually ahead of Tristana. So they're going to have to be fairly cautious here, and that Taric stun is a killer. I can tell you that myself. So it looks like Morde just died here. Kali went in on him, did quite a bit of damage. I'm not sure what Diana did. I thought she was going to come in for the gank, but she doesn't. She does end up coming in with the gank, but it's slightly too late. So down goes the Morde. I think the Akali's going to go down as well. She does flash out of that, but she still has the Morde ult on her, and she does make it. That's pretty amazing. She got out of that with 17 health. So Morde is not happy. Had Diana come in slightly earlier, things might have been different, but she stuck around a little bit too long and ended up dying for it. The purple team somehow knows that she's here. I think they saw her come this way with that ward, so they know she's somewhere up here. They're not sure where, so they just pinged it to say, be careful. Tristana apparently almost died in a gank from Volibear, but she did end up escaping. I really want to rewind it, but I don't really want to risk it because things just keep bug splatting. I have tried recording like 3 videos in the past 2 days, and each one of them has a bug splat after I rewind. So it's kind of frustrating. By the way, I decided to watch this one. I know this name. I think he's a streamer. I'm not altogether certain, but I know the Slacko name. So the blue team is going to go ahead and get this dragon. Safe. It definitely seems familiar. I'm not sure who it is. Morde actually did quite a bit to Akali there, and she's at pretty low health there. But he is pushing again, which makes him in a very unsafe position. If Volibear does come in for a gank, he will be in trouble. So yet again, there was another death up here. Not sure who it was. I think the Amumu got a kill on Nidalee. So, see, his ulti is up, so it is very likely that Amumu ulti is very nasty. He is coming in. There's the tears. The ults. There we go. And he bandage tosses and does take her down. He is ignited, though, so he might go down as well. He does not. Just a couple more minion hits would have taken him down, but it wasn't quite enough with the number of minion hits that actually occurred. Varus just took down Tristana, risking it again. Safe. Okay. So Tristana jumped in, punted him against the wall. He's taking a lot of damage, but unfortunately for her, she chose to run. And that's... She's doing a really good stutter step. I think she was trying to avoid the minions, but... I don't know. I'm not sure about her attack speed at the moment. I think she might have been able to get a few more hits in had she not stutter stepped quite that badly. I know she was trying to avoid the minions because the minions were coming in, and you really don't want to take the minion damage. But I think she might have taken a little bit too long between shots there, and that might be what killed her. But I could be wrong because it is early game, and her attack speed might actually just be that slow. So Volibear just came in for a gank. Morde just didn't really care. He went ahead and just used his ability on the creeps to give him a shield and just absorbed pretty much all the damage from Volibear. Now he's actually harassing Volibear a little bit, but he can't do too much because Volibear's under the tower. And that's not a place you want to harass the Voli. As you can see there, the Voli just went in, tossed him over the shoulder, and Kali came in and just ripped Mordekaiser to shreds. So this is not going well for the purple team at all. So is not the best game for them. Diana's coming up to go ahead and defend mid if possible. She's doing a little... Looks like she came in for a little harass on Akali, but she didn't really do anything. I'm not sure if there was a lifesteal there or she just missed her ability or what. But she ended up just losing half of her life there. There was another death down bot. Not sure what happened there. I know the Zyra died, so it probably happened with a Taric stun since Varus is coming in. Taric is actually behind her, and she does not know it. So Varus is coming in. There's the Taric stun. She is stunned. He's just ripping her to shreds. She does die instantly. Tristana's on the run now. I think she's going to escape. Yeah, she does escape fine with her jump, but she's got to have to be really cautious now, again, because her ally is not here. She's alone. 2 versus 1 is not good. Diana is coming. She's going to go ahead and get these double golems. Looks like Tristana actually wants it, so she's going to try to steal it. It does not look like Diana's going to give it to her. I can't say I blame her at this point in time. Diana really needs that farm. She's been stuck behind a couple times. Looks like Nidalee actually went in on the Amumu. I guess he decided to turret dive her a little bit. But he's taking a bit of damage, but now in comes the Akali, and that Nidalee just melts. She tried to flash out of it. She might actually... No, she does not end up making it because of the jump from the Akali. So the Morde actually came in. There is the ult on Amumu. Amumu's going to flash over that wall. I think he's going to get out of this fine. Now Morde's in trouble. He's got an Akali on him, so he's going to try to get out of this as well, but he does end up melting. He's almost dead. Just a couple more hits from the Akali. He's going to finish him. He does go down, and he does not get Amumu for all that because it's Amumu. Amumu's a tank, guys. Keep that in mind. For some reason, anytime people see an Amumu, they just love to focus him. I noticed this playing Amumu myself. All the time, I'd go in, and they would just focus the heck out of me. I'd have ignites on me. I'd have all the abilities on me in the world. And my teammates are just ripping them to shreds. And a lot of times, I would actually still survive because I was building very tanky. I didn't do a ton of damage because I didn't build damage, really. I did plenty, though, with my W. Those tiers are really awesome. They're going in on Volibear, trying to take him out, but it's still a 2 versus 3, so they've got to be careful. Akali did come back in. She's going in on Diana. Diana's actually still alive, though, so she's going to be fine. But they did end up saving that Volibear. He's at slightly less than half health. Zyra just got the shutdown on Varus. Here we go. Okay. Yay. Okay, so they went ahead and just turret dove. There's the ulti. Tristana jumps in. She's doing a little bit of damage there. Varus is going in on her. She's trying to get out of range of the tower. Now she hunts him back. Zyra gets the kill. And Tristana is at slightly less than half health, so she's going to go ahead and rocket jump out of that on the off chance that somebody's coming. The entire purple team is actually coming, so she's going to be here, which is probably a good place for her to be. There's no way that the purple team's going to get there before she successfully gets back. Although I could be wrong. Oh, that was close. Taric tried very hard. Had he not taken that split second to respond after he warded it, he actually probably could have shattered and interrupted her back. But he did not end up being able to do it. It was a good attempt on his part, though. He tried quite hard. And that would have been really funny for him had he been able to do it. But instead, in this case, I have a feeling that Tristana is probably laughing at him a little bit. Because he just missed her. So Morde's pushing mid because all those people went bot. This was an excellent time for him to go ahead and just try to take this tower. I don't know that he's going to get it because the entire enemy team's coming in on him. Akali jumps in. He's taking a lot of damage. I think he's actually going to go down. There's the Varus ulti. So he got stuck under the tower, and yeah, he did end up going down again. One thing you do have to be careful, especially with a fed Akali already, don't stick around too far. Make sure you keep track of when people are coming back up so that you can kind of estimate how long it's going to take them to get back to lane so you could fall back. So Nidalee's doing quite a bit more to Amumu again. He was proxying, it looked like, so he's getting pretty low. But this time it looks like she's not going to go after him. Oh, but he goes in on her this time, and in comes the Akali for the kill. So Amumu just got that Akali, another kill. So Akali is now 7-0-1, which is not something you want to see as an enemy of the Akali. As an ally of the Akali, it's great. Taric just got a kill down here on Zyra. Tristana's going to go ahead and kill him. She does. She's going to rocket jump out because of the reset. But Varus flashes in. She flashes out. So it looks like she is going to successfully escape from this. He took a couple shower shots, but not really enough to do any damage. And he's kind of fed, so he's just healing it right back up anyway. He's got a Bloodthirster, yeah. He's already got 2.2% lifesteal, so he's able to just lifesteal back up. Now it looks like he's probably going to go in on this tower as well. There was a killing spree mid. Down went the Morde again. Enemy team is probably not very happy with this Morde. Morde is there. She's actually not too... Or he isn't very extended, but far enough. Akali came in from behind. She's doing a little bit of damage. There's the ulti from Morde, and unfortunately for him, he decided to follow her. So there is an ult and an ignite, and now he's going to go down. Volibear didn't even get the chance to get in there to help her, because she just tore him to bits. Morde, by the time she's 8 or 7-0-1, there's no way you're going to be able to solo her. Don't go in on somebody. I know that ult is powerful and everything, but it's really not that powerful. They're just going to go through a 7-0-1 Akali. She had Gunblade, and she just used that and just completely destroyed Morde. So there's another tower down for the purple team. Blue team is not looking very good at the moment. Diana's on the run because the purple team knows she's here, and they have come into her jungle to come kill her. There is a pink ward from Taric on the dragon. The purple team, if they're wise, is probably going to go for that. Taric is warding up around it, making sure that they can see the enemy if they decide to come. Not that the blue team has any visible intention of coming anyway. So the purple team is going to go ahead and get this dragon for free. Bye, dragon. There we go. So Amumu was pushing mid just to keep them occupied a little. Now he's running back up to the top. There's quite a bit of CS there waiting for him. So he's going to have a very happy time when he gets up there. It's a lot of CS. So he's just going to go ahead and farm the heck out of that. Akali's in the jungle. She was picked up by a ward, so they're going in on her. There's the root from the Zyra. She does end up going out of that, but there is the Tristana jumping in. Down goes the Akali. There's the shutdown gold to Tristana. So that's 500 gold to Tristana. She's actually 5-2-1, so don't count the blue team out yet. Varus is also 5-1-2, but late game, I believe that Tristana actually scales better. She's got that massive attack speed boost from her abilities. So with that and her added range from the same ability, she's going to be very deadly as well. Varus, on the other hand, actually did just take down Morde, so there's another kill for the purple team's AD carry. And that might, if things keep progressing as they are, that might end up turning it back into Varus' favor. Yeah, Morde just went straight down that ulti, took him down fast. Diana just came in. She's trying to do as much damage to Varus as she can, but he's got an ulti. I mean, he's got a lot of lifesteal. She tried to jump over with her Q and then ulti, but there's nobody here to jump to, so she went down to Varus as well. So now he's 7-1-2, and Tristana actually just got a kill on the Taric. Yay! Alright, so the Taric was alone. Zyra and Tristana were here together. I'd imagine probably involved the Tristana jumping over, punting him out, and bad things happening. They knew that Varus was mid, so they knew they were safe. So they actually might have decided to go in and tower dive. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They went ahead, just tower dove. Taric tried to use his abilities to save himself, but he did not end up doing it. And he actually ran out of tower range there, so he didn't even get a kill out of it. So there was a kill to Tristana. She's now 6-2-1. Not quite as good as Varus, but she's still pretty deadly. If they do get to the team fight stage and she's able to actually just sit there at a range and tear things up, she actually will be deadly. She does have Blade of the Ruined King, which a lot of people don't really like. I don't know. I don't really know that it's that powerful. I've not seen it be built all that much. A lot of people say it's terrible, but then again, a lot of people said a lot of things were terrible before people figured out how to get it to work just right. So it may end up working out in their favor. The Tristana is doing a bit of damage to Volibear. Now Volibear just flashed in, tried to toss her over the shoulder. He did end up slowing her. Amumu came in with the ulti, and both Zyra and Tristana just went down. Diana's now in trouble. She's under the tower, but she's still going to die, I think. She does end up dying, and Akali also killed the turret. There was no deaths on the purple team, even though it got really close. I believe what actually got close was Volibear, and as you see here, his passive is... well, his passive was popped, so that is what saved him. Varus just got this bot tower. Akali's going in on the Nidalee, who is actually at about half health. Prepared to carry. Unfortunately for her, I don't know that it's actually going to happen this time. She's probably going to try, though. But Varus actually got this tower, so that's another kill. They're getting another tower up here. There's really nothing the blue team can do. They might go in on this. There was the attempted bind from the Zyra. It did not end up landing, so the purple team is going to get out of this with no deaths. Varus is still pressing bot. Diana's going in to push him back. So she does land her Q on him. She goes in with her ult, punts him back, but he's doing a lot more damage to her than she's doing to him. So he takes her down with no problem. And now that's another kill for Varus. Slacko. Nidalee's coming in from behind, but unfortunately for her, she just got met up with a Tarek, so he just got another kill. Morde just ultied over, but it was not quite enough. The Varus is still there. Morde has a shield though, so no damage has occurred yet to Morde himself. Tristana just got the shutdown, and now the blue team has a fed Varus on their team. But the Morde's just kind of chilling here, so it doesn't really matter. He's not really making use of his fed Varus. I don't know if he DC'd or what. Amumu just jumped and tried to Q that Tristana. It didn't end up working. Akali's now going in on Zyra. Morde is still here. I don't know what's going on here. He's just running Slacko around and around in circles. So his team's not happy. Yeah, that was odd. I don't know if he was bugged or something and he was not able to do anything while he had that there, or he just didn't really know what he was doing. I don't know. But either way, it did not go well, and he just kind of sat there. His team pinged the heck out of him, but he still sat there. So my guess is it's a bug, but who really knows? So Tristana's going to go ahead and go back. He was going back, and now he's not. Now he's going to go ahead and grab these double golems. Tarek's going back. Akali is going in on Nidalee. She did end up taking her down. So down goes the Nidalee again. This is not a happy team, I would imagine. There is probably a little bit of ranting, you know, just a little. Akali is now coming in on Diana. Diana doesn't know it yet. There is no ward or anything here to warn her, so she's going to be surprised from behind. She's just farming this, trying to push it. She thinks she's safe. She does have this warded, so had she come this way, she would have been okay, but that is pink warded from the purple team, so that didn't end up happening. So there's a double jump from Akali. She's now going in. Oh, very nice little jump there. The Diana jumped to her to try to get out, but unfortunately for her, the Akali had her jump again as well, and down went the Akali. Morde just got shut down on Amumu. So there we go. The Amumu's at full health right now. He ults that Tristana. Now in comes the Zyra to go ahead and root him. She's trying to get out of it. She is life-stealing to try to survive. He's going in on her to do a little bit more damage to try to take her down, but he did not end up doing it. Now the Morde's going in on him. And yeah, he just got rooted, and down he goes to the Morde, which we already knew. Down goes the Diana, which we saw. So down goes the Amumu, and this time Morde is not stuck in place. I really don't know what happened last time, but whatever it is not happening this time. So now he has a fed Amumu on his team. Yeah, pretty fed. But unfortunately for him, Amumu's not AD, so that's really not going to help him much. And he just got stuck with... Yeah, he massively overextended there. Got stunned by Tarek, got tossed over the shoulder by Volibear, and then in came Varus for yet another... Oh, actually the kill went to Volibear this time. No kill for Varus, but all in all, that really doesn't really help, honestly. Because Varus still got an assist, and Volibear got a kill, who is also fed. He's 3-1-5. All in all, the blue team is apparently 20 kills behind, and nearly 20... No. Not quite. A little over 10,000 or 12,000 gold behind. So down went the Diana. She just got caught there by the pretty much everything there. So Tristana's trying to chunk him a little bit. She's doing a decent amount of damage to him, but he actually popped the barrier. Nidalee just went in on him, but unfortunately for her, she just melted. The Varus is going in, and is going to take down this Morde. The Zyra went down thanks to the ulti from Tarek as well as his stun. Tristana is going to go ahead and take down that Akali, however, but that was an ace, so this is probably going to be GG. If not, the purple team is at very least going to get at least one tower, maybe two. Diana's not up for 2 seconds. When she comes up, I don't know if she's going to be able to defend this against all of them. So they're going in on this tower. She's up now. Varus is just keeping her pressed back. The rest of her team is going in on this tower. Volibear's tanking it, but he's not going to have to take it any longer because the minions are there, but he doesn't care. He's just going to take it anyway. So there we go. Now everybody's going in on this Nexus. This is indeed GG. There's really no way that the blue team's going to turn this around right now. The Nexus is almost dead. Just a couple more hits. It will be gone. There's the Amumu ulti there, and down it goes. So that is GG. 23-minute game. One of my shorter games, but it was pretty good. The purple team just kind of steamrolled the blue team there. And I didn't bug splat. Yay! Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the items here. Very impressive CS difference between Varus and Tristana here. 208 at 23 minutes. That is huge. A lot of times you see people proud that they get 100 CS in 20 minutes, or, 150, but he actually has 208 CS at 23 minutes. That is great. Versus 123. Hers is fairly normal, so she actually did really well as well, but unfortunately for her, she just wasn't able to go through this. So, Varus has a Bloodthirster, Static Shiv, Giant's Belt, Berserker's Greaves, and Double Dorns. Tristana has Blade of the Ruined King. Again, I'm not sure that's a great item, but hey, it was worth a try, especially against that Volibear. The active there was probably what she was going for with the Volibear and probably the Amumu. She's got Static Shiv, Berserker's Greaves, Pickaxe, and a Double Dorns as well. Kali has Hextech Gunblade, Rylai's, Sorcerer's Shoes, Elixir of Fortitude, and Double Sight Wards. Versus Morde with a Haunting Guise, Sorcerer's Shoes, a Giant's Belt, Kindle Gem, and Ruby Crystal. He's just trying to stack health to stay alive. Tarek has Aegis of the Legion, Ruby Sightstone, Mercury's Treads, and Philosopher's Stone versus Zyra, who had Ruby Sightstone and Philosopher's Stone, as well as her Sorcerer's Shoes. So she got shut down pretty hard there. 178, that hurts. Volibear, the purple team's jungler, has Warmogs, Lock of the Iron Solari, a Recurve Bow, Berserker's Greaves, and Madred's Razors, versus Diana, who has the Spirit of the Elder Lizard, Morellonomicon, I like that name, Amplifying Tome, and a Boots of Speed. The top lane, the Amumu, the Gnome Punt. Oh, I approve of this name. Punting gnomes is always good. The Amumu has an Abyssal Scepter, Spirit of the Spectral Wraith, that's pretty interesting, Sorcerer's Shoes, Giant's Belt, and Philosopher's Stone. I don't know why he got this. He doesn't have Smite. He wasn't fighting monsters, because I believe it specially classifies monsters as being jungle minions, so I'm not sure why he got that. I guess the ability power, cooldown reduction, and mana per 5 is good, but I'm not really sure that's the best way to go as a top Mumu. But anyway, so Nidalee has Mercury's Treads, Vampiric Scepter, Tear the Goddess, Doran's Blade, and a Longsword. Looks like she was probably going to go with Bruiser, but she was not actually able to build the health part of the Bruiser. She just ended up dying. So there we go. That's the end of this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.